Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to see how the Android WorkManager works. So in our day-to-day life, using apps like Alarm, Task, Reminder on our phones, earlier running background task was very tough task in Android. But now with the help of WorkManager, we can schedule our task easily. WorkManager is a library for the Android Jetpack. It allows the app to do things in the background even when the app is exited or the device is restarted. In this video, we will learn how to integrate the Work Manager in your Android app, which makes our job easy in scheduling tasks and reminders. So let's get started by creating our new project. For this project, I will be choosing MTV activity, and then I will just name my application my Work Manager and leave the rest as it is. For the language, I will be choosing Kotlin. And for the minimum SDK, I'll be choosing the API 24 nugget and click Finish. So once our application is up and running, the first thing what we need to do is to add a dependency, and the dependency is the worker dependency for our application, and that will be implementation Android X work runtime KTX 2.7.0. After that, we will sync our project to see if our dependency is compatible with our current version of SDK or the compile SDK, target SDK. So all good. So the second thing, we will go to our main activity, open app, and create a new class. So this class will be a worker class. After creating the worker class, you will need a context. For that, I will choose as an app context, and that one is actually a context, my application context. And the second one will be the worker parameters. And what it can return for us, this should return for us a worker. Sorry, not worker factory. It should be worker, and the worker, we pass the app context and the worker parameters to the worker. Now you will see here is some error line because this one asks you to implement some methods which is available in worker. For that one, we will click here and implement our members. So here you can see there is a override function that's called do work, and whatever inside here it will be actually implemented in the background. For now, let's say I just print some message log.I, and this one I say worker class, and here I will just say worker class is working fine. Okay, so we need to return something, right? So for return, we will return result success. Okay, so our worker class is ready. Now let's move to the main activity. From our main activity, what we need to do is to call our worker class. First of all, we will create a variable, and this variable will be upload work request, and this request should be worker request. And what we need to do here is actually we need just one-time worker request, and for that we will choose one-time worker request builder, and here we will pass the name of our class, which is worker class, and then we will just build. Now we just need to say work manager dot take the instance of the work manager, pass our context, then enqueue the process, and what we need to pass to the enqueue, our work manager request. Okay, that's it. Let's test this first. Okay, let's open application. We will open the loghead and so that we can see the logs here. Okay, so you can see here worker class, and the worker class is working fine. Since this is a yellow, and just make it a bit different, we choose D. And now let's run it again, and we will just filter by our message and click run. All right, so our worker class is working fine. So what next we have to do? Let's now let's take a look at the code, how to use WorkManager in the Android app to schedule a background task that display a notification. So we already have our dependency edit over here, and we already have one of the worker class over here, which is working fine. And we have our main activity over here. So what else do we need here? Let's say I create a function here, and this function should so let's create a variable here. We say vol title, and this should be input data dot get string, and we just say title. If this title is null or empty, we say reminder, and other variable will be a message. This one is the same way, input data that get string, and we pass some message key over here. If it is null, then we say it's time. Okay. All right, let's create a function, and this function we say show notification, and here we pass a context, a title, which should be string, and message, which is also string. Okay, we close this for a while so that you can see the code. We close this also. First of all, let's say we have a channel ID, and that channel ID will be work manager channel, and the same way we say our channel name, that should be work manager notification. All right, now let's create our notification manager, and this one will be context dot get system service, and get system service should have context dot notification service, and this one we take as a notification manager. All right, let's check for our API version. We say build dot version dot SDK and this should be greater or equal to build dot version dot not version, it should be version codes dot o. Okay, in this body we create our channel, and the channel should be a notification channel, and here we pass properties of the notification channel. What should be the properties? Should be channel ID, channel name, and notification manager, and that should be a notification manager dot importance should be let's make it default. Okay, and now we say notification manager dot create notification channel, and we pass the channel over here. Okay, this one needs some permission. So what do we need to have here? First, let's go to manifest, and we need to add some permission over here. So we say use permission, and this permission we pass the post notification. Okay, now get back to our worker class. Okay, so create notification channel, and we pass the channel over here. Okay, what does it say? Create extension function for create. Okay, all right. So we need to create the extension function for that one. Let's create the rest of the thing first. Wall notification. So this notification should be notification compact dot builder, and this builder should have a context and channel ID. Now let's set some properties over here. We say set small icon, and this icon we should be Android dot r dot drawable dot we have notification, just say I see dialog info. Then the title should be set content title, and this title should be title set content text, and that text should be message auto cancel true dot build. Okay, now the last part, we just say notification manager dot notify system dot current time millis, and that should be to integer. And we pass our notification over here. Okay, well, shouldn't be okay. All right, let's go to the main activity. From the main activity, what do we need to do? In the main activity, let's create one function first, and this function should be schedule notification, and then we just say delay in seconds, and that one will be long. Okay, then let's say wall data is equal to data dot builder. Okay, this data should be imported. Okay, then put string. So what we put string for title, and for the title we put string is hello. We say kd text dot put string, and this for message, and for message we say don't forget to subscribe, and then we just say build dot build. All right, now wall work request, and this work request we again say one time work request builder, and then here we pass the same class worker class, and then here we just say set initiative delay, and that initiative delay we say delay seconds, and that will be time unit seconds dot set input data, and this should be data, and then this one again we say dot built. Okay, last but not least, we say WorkManager dot get instance, and this we pass the context and enqueue our process, and that will be work request. Okay, now what we need to do, we just call our schedule notification here, and we pass the delay as 10 seconds. Okay, let's go to our emulator, and first of all, what we need to do is, since we didn't pass any permission, we need to go to the settings, the notification, the apps notification, then choose all apps, and go to our My Work Manager. We turn that on. Okay, this should be off first. Notification, and then go to all apps. Choose our, okay, now it's enabled. Okay, now go back and restart our application. So let's wait for 10 seconds, and here you can see we receive our notification, which is KD text. Don't forget to subscribe. This is what you see as notification after 10 seconds. All right, this is all about the Work Manager. If you have any question, please feel free to comment down this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.